What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly be late. Reverse rants, no hate. So, top of the morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning so far. Don't let this gloomy, rainy day get you down if that's what's going on where you are, like it is where I'm at. Anyway, we can always make our own sunshine. But I want to make a quick video for you guys. So, if you saw the video I did about saluting Jermall Charlo, because we watched Jermall Charlo throughout his career. We've seen different behavior displays. We saw the anger, the aggression, the bitterness, right? Where people think in front of the camera that's how you have to be, or all that type of stuff. Where I know a lot of people, most people, pretty much all of them, the majority of them act different in front of a camera. Some people might try to act all sweet and serene and down to earth and be the most arrogant people in the world. Some of them might try to act real angry and tough, but off the camera they're different. Some people pretend to have beef on camera, but they really don't. It's a lot of different things, okay? But watching him grow as a man was, it was refreshing, because you don't really see it. You got guys his age and older still blaming everybody else for what they do. Now, I am making this video. Hopefully, Jermall Charlo, is good. Hopefully, he bounced back. Whatever it is he chooses to do, whether it's boxing or not. But let me say this, and I want you guys to really understand. I'm not here to support the childish nonsense. I'm not here for these lame goofies that want to jump in front of a camera and giggle and laugh about a bunch of stupid nonsense and try to play neutral and dance on eggshells. I'm all man. I say what I mean. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean what I say. Really simple. I'm nobody's fan, but I appreciate a good fight. Whatever it is, whatever form of entertainment, if I like it, it's like, okay, cool. But I am, excuse me, I am not a fan of anyone's. Even if I pick someone to win over somebody, I can like them as a fighter. I can like them as a football player. I don't know them personally. The problem with people is when you've been watching people for years out of your life, you think you know them. You act like you know them, right? And you defend them. You go to bat for them every time they do something wrong or say something stupid or whatever it may be. And me not being a fan, I don't do that. I'm too grown up for that. I've never been that, even as a kid. I've never had this, I'm going to argue with you about who's better. I never cared about that. But to see someone's progression as a person, you guys are making it about money, arguing about who's the richer fighter, who got more this and that. And now, it's one thing to straighten out the truth that leads to something other than bragging about how much money this person made versus this person. That's lame as hell. Okay, then you just become a groupie. You become a little hoe running around just idol worshiping these people. Pay attention to something. I speak about the logic, the truth, and sound reasoning, okay? Critical thinking. All of y'all follow these fighters, defending them, bowing to them. You know what happens? Every comment that you give them, oh, you're the greatest, champ. Yo, we love you regardless. Yeah, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker just told me he love him. This motherfucker just said he love him, right? Okay, right. We love you, champ. We this, that. Boxing ain't the same without you. Yada, yada, yada. You this, you that. Right? All that. You're the king. Like, wow, just listen to what you're saying. You groom yourself to idol worship, to bow, right? You bring your kids out to different events, to some singer, some actor, some whatever it may be, right? And you're telling your kid, hey, that's LL Cool J. That's this person, that's that person, right? And you're like teaching them to have that same mentality, that mind of servitude, that I bow to you, I worship you. That's the mentality that they have. And you pass that shit down. And everything Everything. You guys come in comment sections, talking to these fighters and acting like you know them personally. And then for people that have a personal relationship with them, it's like you make it sound like they're the closest person to you, even over your family, because you guys love to argue about these people, right? You're spending your money to buy pay-per-views, to go to their shows. I've told you guys this before. Sometimes you got to bring it back. Got to rewind. You do all of that. You pay tickets to go out to these expensive-ass shows, right? You do all of these things, not because you enjoy a good fight, but your mindset is to support this person's career. You're more interested in making them rich than you are making your own self rich. You're more interested in boosting them up and praising them as a human being than you are as far as you don't put that same type of energy and effort into your own life. And here's the deal. As long as you're giving them their money, your money making them rich, as long as you are, I could say giving them their money, because it's like you're just holding it for them. All of this idol worship and praising, right? You know what they always say? You guys know me. Y'all been seeing me throughout the years. Y'all done took this journey with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. Y'all know me, right? The second they start doing some shady shit, the second they do something that you don't agree with, what is the first thing they tell you, motherfuckers? Y'all judging me. Y'all don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Get your own life. You know what I'm saying? Get your own life together. Y'all ain't did what I did. I done traveled. I done made millions of dollars. I done been all around the country, out the country. Y'all don't know me. Ain't that the first thing they tell you, lames? And then what y'all do? Y'all sit there and take the insults. Y'all sit there and let these people say whatever they want. But you will go home and argue with your husband, argue with your wife, won't speak to each other, won't speak to your own brother because he said something or she said something, your own sister, whatever. But you sit there and tolerate these lames. You tolerate these arrogant ass celebrities like you owe it to them. And that's what they do. Me, on the other hand, I could care less about all that other stuff. I just watch the festivities for what they represent, what they bring to the table. But I don't watch anybody. I'm not, like, when you hear me say, I want to see Anthony Joshua win, I'm not crossing my fingers and, oh, please let him win. Nah, if you win, you win. If you get your ass whooped, you get your ass whooped. You understand what I'm saying? And whenever he decided to walk away from the sport, I'm not sitting up here, oh, man, I'm just Anthony Joshua, man. I want to say, nah, nothing like that. That man has his life. We all have separate lives. He do what we do. And that's all it is. So, for me, when I make my videos, I'm not making my videos to worship these people, to boost their ego. I don't think that way. I don't think that way. And there's people I know, if I met them in person, we wouldn't get along. Because these people are used to you kissing their ass. They're used to you talking to them like you're beneath them. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me, this is a special moment. We gotta take time. This is a 5-weight division, multi-time champion. I mean, gold medal winner in the Olympics. What haven't this man done? It is an honor to be in your presence, sir. And you, shut your bitch ass up. They're not getting that from me. This has nothing to do with ego. No type of jealousy. It's called being a fucking man. Do you understand? You put your fucking pants on the same way I do. You bleed, feel pain, feel different emotions, feel love, whatever, just like I do. There is no motherfucking you're above me. Oh my God, I gotta glaze you before I start this interview. And when they introduce these fighters this way, right? Notice how the fighters say, hey man, see, you've been doing your homework. Yeah, I like that introduction. Yeah, because that's what it is. Before you talk to me, lick the crack of my ass. Nah. We're two men talking to each other. You don't get that shit from me. So don't get it twisted when I say I root for a fighter, I push for a fighter. Anybody who's been on my channel for some time now, you should know how I roll already. And I just wanted to make this clear because there's always somebody new watching your channel for the first time and they don't have a clear understanding of who you are. They have no idea how many countless videos you've made. That's why sometimes people will see a video and say dumb shit. You're always talking about this one person. No, that's the videos that get your attention. You know, you pick and choose what you watch and you take it how you take it. And I said what I said. So regardless, I really don't care less either way. I'm not here to have people tell me what to talk about. I'm not here to have people tell me how to talk about it and cater to their feelings. So that all being said, y'all, I'm not here to glaze these fucking fighters. I'm not nobody's fan. And at the end of the day, if you don't respect yourself and you're here glazing these damn fighters, don't get upset when they tell you what they should tell you. Because pretty much you give them every right to think, every reason to think that you know you're beneath them. Y'all don't even realize that. And it's obvious you have nothing going on in your life, nothing that you feel makes you feel better about yourself as a person. This is part one. I will do a part two to follow up because I have more to say about this, obviously. So as for now, this is all I got for you guys. I will catch you guys on part two.